YouTube. I am Pinstar, and this is Project Highrise, Strategy and Tactics Challenging Mode, Episode 3. So in our last episode, we stuck our toe in the apartment waters, and, well, it seems to be a little bit chilly for some people because we're still waiting on these damn things to be rented. But, undeterred, we are about ready to execute our renters roundup thing here, our media buzz here, and also expand into even more apartments. So hopefully that will allow us to get our apartments up nice and cheap quickly and get everything filled with people all in one campaign. So right now our strategy is to sort of prep ourselves to maximize that. We are teetering at the top edge of our utilities, being unable to expand without getting more utilities. So we're going to want to do this all in one big push. That being said, we do want to continue giving ourselves some wiggle room to go up and up and up as we see fit. So once you guys are done building that out, yeah, let's throw down another floor. And of course, we do need the elevator to go up there. I don't want to par bake too many floors, but yeah, it is going to be important. We could throw down that extra, we could throw down that extra construction office, and it's $375 a day, but it's free to build, and it gives us people, which is something we want. Do I want to throw this one down? Yes, I do, because I'm going to need the extra warm bodies to execute this properly. Let's expand out our basement too, because we're going to need more room for all these utilities. Probably not going to execute our push today, if only because we need the 70 buzz to get that thing enacted. But I don't want to drop too much extra money on just raw tower construction. But yeah, look how much faster we get this all done with that second construction office going. That's why I like to go down the builder's tree first. And once we get the rest of these freaking apartments rented, and the influence will start flowing in. Well, actually, speaking of apartments, let's pre-place the rest of these. Oh, one other thing we're going to need. Is these guys, well, you'll see why in a minute, but we are going to want to push this to the very edge now. You'll see why in due time. Oh, that's the other thing we want to get going, and we can do this one now. Oh no, we can't. We need the prestige. Is get the medium restaurants. Yeah, I need a few more people, and if just two of these, aha, we've got our buzz. All right, it's too late in the day to execute the push like we want to, but at the very least we can know that our tower is going to be ready, our superstructure, if you will. So as soon as the day rolls over, we are going to have a massive push of activity. Getting a few ticks of influence here and there, but that's okay. Influence is not our current priority. Alright, wait for it. Almost there. Give us a little influx of extra cash. Thank you. Not a lot of extra cash. Yeah. But it's enough. It's enough to do what we got to do. All right, so our first order of business is to enact renter roundup. That will make the actual construction of these half price. We also need to throw down some extra utilities now. We do not need electrical immediately, but we do need water. And we're going to do another small water. Actually, we could throw it down here. Beautiful. Okay. So let's get these extended out because we want to hook these up. But that's not going to be the end of our push here. Not by a long shot. Because the other thing I might do here is throw down a couple of studios here. Now, I could make them into deluxes, but that would require more gas, and that would require a whole other gas conduit. We're not actually going to be touching gas for a while. So I'm actually just going to make these basic studios so that they're easier on the requirements here. All they need is power and water, which is stuff that we've expanded recently anyway. But yeah, now that these are just going to be standard basic apartments, but now they are cheaper to furnish, thanks to that. Thanks to that media buzz, and they'll be faster to fill. So we are going to see a much quicker turnaround on our apartment dwellers. And that will give us the wherewithal to expand in even further. Now, one other thing we're going to want to do here, once we get our 60th person, boom, now we can get into medium dining spaces. And that's something we want, both for our quest here, and also, well, you'll see in a minute. So we need 4 of these to satisfy the quest. Unfortunately, if we do like 2 breakfast joints, like here and here, we're still going to need 2 lunch/dinner joints. But luckily we have just enough space for all of that malarkey. And I think, yeah, why don't we just make you right there? You'll see why in a minute. But this is why I wanted that extra construction office. How are we on power? We need more power. So, let's get another small box. And that way we don't run into shortages. All right, we're going to get fast food and pizza are both lunch and dinner. Oh, and they require a water hookup. Do they all require water hookups? Water. I think they all require water hookups. Excuse me. No, the sushi bar is cool with just electricity. That is wonderful. Yeah, the sushi bar. Okay, good. So we'll do a sushi bar. Although that's lunch only. We want lunch and dinner, and then we want breakfast and dinner. Or breakfast and lunch, rather. I'd love to have a breakfast and dinner place, but that's going to be problematic. All right, we are going to need to get water up there, unfortunately. But we have a little extra water capacity, because we added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can take on 2 more things of water, which means only 2 of these are going to really work out. But that's okay. We'll get the variety going when we can. So we will go for the fried chicken, fast food. And we'll go for a diner to get the breakfast. Get you there, and since we have water, get you out there. We'll get you guys online soon enough. And since you guys require trash bins on the same floor, a trash bin all the way over there. Since we already have garbage collections for our apartments, it's easy to transition into larger restaurants. And of course it rains. Of course it rains. Well, these guys are being built halfway through the day anyway, so... Oh, we are short on water. I miscalculated. All right, well, we're gonna have to shore that up. And I'm gonna have to do it with another cheapo one. Not ideal, but I don't want those guys to leave. Which also means now, how are we on power? We are good on power, so we can wait for our next bout of money. Is what we can do. Now, what I do want to do is build out the rest of these, get another round of building these in before my buzz runs out. You're getting quite a bit of buzz from these medium shops, though, so our buzz will bounce back quite nicely. But yeah, we're going to need the cash to press those others into service. All right. Yeah, this one, I'm not happy about going one over like that. I should have just built one of these. Because one of these is not going to make us enough to make up for the extra expense. It'll almost pay for this by itself. So maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Ooh, our influence is up. +1 construction worker. And all of our apartments are rented, so we should get a nice windfall here. But unfortunately, we are going to run short on we're going to run out of our media buzz. That's okay. All right. Well, yeah, we're back up to 40 buzz. Now, the next time you do it, it costs even more buzz, unfortunately. But that's going to be one we'll probably be visiting again. All right. So, let's see. 1,700. We need more cash. We do need one more diner to get our breakfast 2.0 going. And let's see, you are fast food, so we need a pizza place. And yes, we are going to need to get a trash can, which we can do over here, actually. Didn't say how far away it had to be. Now, the one downside is we're going to have to run water all the way over here. Is not ideal. And power, too. So you're going to eat up a lot in costs here. Well, yeah, let's start off with the low-hanging fruit, because you're much easier to hook up. But we should have enough. Yep. We've got enough. And that will get us our Beyond Fast Food quest completed, which will give us another burst of cash. Which is what we need to keep rolling in here. Boom! 3,000 buckaroonies to my account. Thank you very much. All right. Now then, let us make use of this upper floor that we've built ourselves. Now, one other thing I wanted to point out here. And the whole reason why we kind of did a little sidetrack with our medium restaurants quest here. Let's see, what do we got here? Resounding revenue sounds like a pretty good one here, because we're not doing offices. 50 residents, we're not quite up there yet. Galleria, not quite up there yet. So we're going to go for resounding revenue, which we've already beaten. We've already completed resounding revenue. So yeah, profoundly profitable is our next one, and that is what we aim to be. Yeah, we're already at 6,600. And look at all that cash we now have in the bank. We can make a proper push. This is what we wanted. All right, so let's get our utilities flowing here. Closet. Trash cans. Let's get... Yeah, I know we can go to 2 bedrooms. We still need to do 1 bedrooms for our quest. Not shirking that. But check this out. Now, having gotten to our extra prestige and built out all these extra medium restaurants, we can now build deluxe 1-bedroom apartments. So we got 6 regular bedroom apartments. So that's 6 of our 16. Now we just need 10 more. What do these guys want? A cable TV line. How about 10 of them to perfectly utilize the utility? Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Now, cable TV is pretty darn expensive, but these guys pay beaucoup bucks for the privilege of it. So, give them cable TV. Also, we're also going to want to make sure we get them the Handyman service, because that is desired by all 1-bedroom apartments, fancy or not. So we will make sure that that is in place. All right, so 1 bedroom, 1 bedroom, 1 bedroom, 1 bedroom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll need another floor to get the even 10, but 7 out of 10 ain't bad. Let's get these set up and running before I build up another floor, because we're going to need to run out utilities for 3 different flavors. We're going to need that. We're going to need to run out cable TV, which is pretty expensive just to run the lines, too. Freaking cable. Just you guys wait till we invent Netflix and Hulu and all that other fun stuff. You'll be ditching that cable TV soon enough. Oh, the other thing that these guys want, these deluxe people, is they want recycling. Which is fine. And same rules apply. We'll set down the recycling bins. Set it over here. Why not? And then we'll wait for that to fill up a little bit before we actually build the collection station to save on money. Now, how are we on water? We're going to need another thing of water. And being that we already have these 3, we are going to turn it into a 50-er. So, get rid of our 3 things of water and get a medium water closet. There we go. How are we on power? Oh, we're going to be running short on power. But another little thing of power will suffice. And actually, while I'm at it, since I have some extra cash, let's... oh, we need 10 influence before we can place another office. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm just going to put down the aesthetics office right here, because that's the smaller one. And it even if you're not going down that track, just the presence of it generates some buzz every day, which is something we're going to want. So yeah. Yeah, all of you guys, Deluxe. Yeah, build cost. Look at that, 276. I wish I was doing these when that marketing buzz was still in effect, because this is going to cost us a pretty penny getting these built. But it will cost us much more to try and wait for the buzz to build back up. And they'll get filled soon enough, as all of our construction workers leap into action here. All right, yep, they are all getting ready here, and then we might as well go up a floor while we wait, so we can continue our expansion here. Up you go. I'll build those out once they finish the floor, because these require a little bit of maintenance in of themselves. I mean, granted, $10 a day, but it all adds up. It adds up. All right, our morning rush people are coming on in. Still got plenty of, well, I wouldn't say plenty of room in the basement, but we'll expand out the basement soon so we can make room for the extra utilities as we need them. I mean, we could just go for 3 more up here during the day here. One, because that'll be enough to max out the utilities, but also fulfill the quest. Yeah, let's do that. We're not going to have to wait the whole day for it. Trash can. Electrical. Water. Water pipes. Cable TV. And electricity proper. And last but not least, nothing. I ran out of money. Okay, well, I kind of outfoxed myself, but that's okay. We'll get them all. We'll get all 3 of them tomorrow, and we'll make enough money in the rollover here to be able to afford them. Look, they're already all rented. We didn't need the marketing buzz. I built them, and they shall come. And yeah, that'll knock that out, which, if I remember correctly, has a pretty good payoff here. All these guys, we're getting a butt ton of influence, which, well, I can't build the thing now because it requires some cash, but I've got enough influence to build that extra office so I can continue building more buzz. Light years amounts of buzz. All right, we're at 91 people. We can take that 100-person quest pretty soon now, knowing that we're going to be hitting it pretty darn soon anyway. Ka-ching! $2,700. That's what I'm talking about. Ah, so close. So close. All right, let's knock these quests out here. 3 more deluxe bedrooms, if you please. And also, while you're at it, this little office, please. Oh, and let's not forget about the recycling bin here. And what the hey, we'll get the recycling center here. And why not? We'll expand out the basement a little bit further in case we need some extra room for utilities in the future. Yeah, that'll be enough for now. All right, and once we finish up 1-bedroom apartments, that will let us flip into our next quest. Well, boom! $5,000 for that quest. Excellent. All right. Increased density. 100 people. I think we can do that. Because we only need 7 more people for that. And yeah, we're already getting more people in. Now, how are we on utilities? Electrical, we have room for 5. Water has room for a lot more. All right, so we can expand out. You know, I might spring for another cable TV service and do more deluxe 1-bedrooms, or we could start right into 2-bedrooms. Yeah, look at that. That fits in nicely. What now? What do you require? A greater variety of small restaurants. Peh, peh, peh. Small restaurants. Why are you asking for small restaurants? Please. So we've got breakfast and lunch. We've got lunch. We've got coffee and breakfast. I think we need one more coffee and breakfast and then one more lunch, and that'll satisfy their picky pantsness. So small. Let's shove it over on this side. Cafe. At this point, I don't mind if it was a cafe that required water, but that's okay. Coffee and breakfast. Because, yeah, we want to get into the 2-bedroom game pretty soon here. That would be quite ideal. Now, what else can I do to boost my population by a little bit here? Well, we're going to get 2 more people once these units are rented. I do not have the... Yeah, we've got the prestige for you. Yeah, we can get the other stuff. Wants the laundromat. Look at that rent. That delicious rent. Yeah, we just need those extra small restaurants. Now, how are we on width here? Do we have any kind of wiggle room here? Probably not. And if the inclusion of this isn't enough to entice them, we're going to need, yeah, greater variety. I wish they told specifically, but I'm pretty sure I need another lunch place. And a different flavor of lunch place than, yeah, sub shop. Your sub shop, hearty takeout, cafe, and then another lunch place. So you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of you. You're going to turn into a little, well, you're going to get cleaned up first, and then you'll turn into a little food joint. Just to satisfy the hunger of my tenants here. The unending. All right, that's hearty takeout. Pre-made fast food serves lunch. I think that's going to do what we need to do. And just so it looks nice. There. Don't say I never decorated my tower. And that will help out our population once, there we go, 96, 97, 98. We still need 2 more. But yes, that was what we needed for our 2-bedroom apartment. Now we do also need the laundromat, which actually will push us over the population requirement. So let's take a look. Oh yeah, hang on. One other thing. Now the laundromat, they need a laundromat. They don't want or expect a laundromat. They need a laundromat. So that's not something we can slouch on. Now, unfortunately, this laundromat requires a gas hookup. I'm thinking what I'm going to do to sort of counteract that, so I don't have to build a whole extra gas main, is I'm going to scrap one of these deluxe apartments and turn it into a basic. So that's 1 gas line freed up. Although, hang on, what about the housekeeper's services? Not the dry cleaning, not plumber, handyman, dog, housekeeping. Phone line? Well, I might have to trash an office to free up a slot there. But yeah, I think that's a wise move. Rent is lower than expected, which is great. Why is rent lower than expected? You're getting out of here. You're getting out of there so fast. All right, laundromat. Electrical, water, and gas. Yeah, that works. Because now, yeah, if we, I mean, we're gonna have to build another cable TV line. And pretty soon we're going to have to build more electrical. But at the very least we can get a couple of these placed. Because I know there's an up-and-coming quest that involves it. Well, contract, I should say. I know, I keep calling them quests. I shouldn't be. But I do. Yeah. I think it's worth it. We're going to need the extra cable TV transceiver. And we'll run out the utilities. Same utilities that are used by our Deluxe one-bedrooms. So we can save a little bit of cash on the wiring. And get our population over that critical hump so we can finish that quest. And actually, this will probably let us finish both quests. Yeah, especially once they build that laundromat, that'll add a slew of people. And then once we get... Uh-oh! I destroyed one of those. Hang on, I've seen this happen sometimes. Let me cancel the gas and reinstate it. And that kind of forces it to recalc itself. Yeah, you're not demanding 11 gas, game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Unless this thing sucks up 2 gas. Maybe I have to knock out the gas line here. Come on! Razafrazin. Alright, you know what? Let's end the episode here. I'm going to tinker with this to see if I can't get this working for me and get this stupid gas icon off of here. Because we do have enough gas. I specifically went out of my way to make sure that our we wrecked one of our apartments in order to get the extra gas in there. So, if you like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya.